What up, guys? We got a lot of stuff in store for today. I'm going to mock up the intercooler, mock up the oil cooler, the relocation as well, do some getterness and move this little front brace a little bit forward so I can get to these lines a lot better. And also the fan shroud, it actually sits a little bit more forward, so the fan shroud has a lot of clearance and it won't really mess with the belts at all. And I've been working on the car throughout the week, and literally like after work, and I had like maybe 2-3 hours to even work on the car because I really don't have a lot of time. But I'll quickly do a rundown of what actually got done. Something's happening, but yeah, that's probably a sign for some fire hazard, right? Gosh. Anyways, I put on the fuel rail. So I tightened everything up and it seals in there pretty damn good. Hell yeah. Check that out. That's so clean. Now I'm going to do something I've never done before. Is threading up steel braided hoses to these AN fittings. Shouldn't be that hard. Hope not. Oh, here's the plan. I'm going to use this to hold this side from moving around. Got the vice grip on here. And then I'll just do a nice cut without this moving around so much. And I don't know, let's see. That was a pretty solid cut. Okay. Looks perfect, honestly. There's like no fraying at all. All right. Here goes nothing. I got this ready just in case. Some WD-40 on this end so it slides in a lot better. It's catching. Come on, baby. Just that piece. Oh my god, did we get it? Yes! Fucking let's go. Wow, that was a struggle and a half, but we got it. I'm not a prude in any way, so having this thing scratched up a little bit, not a huge issue to me. That was very difficult, but I learned quite a bit, so I'm glad. So huge bummer. Yeah, it's not long enough. I really want to tuck it underneath the intake manifold. As you can see, barely reaches, so I don't have a line big enough. So looks like I'll have to go to Tognotti's and just get another spare line. Not a problem, but really wanted to get that line done. Mounted up the fuel pressure regulator, mounted up the oil catch can. Yeah, if the dipstick's not there, pops right down like that. Perfect. Plenty of room over here. This side, over here, underneath here. For the hood to clear as well. Nice, I'm very happy. Also, what I did throughout the week was put in the fuel feed line right here. Drill the hole up here, going through the back. One thing I am reconsidering are those aluminum lines. What my buddy suggested was just run these lines back over here throughout the cold side, which I guess the intake side, run it underneath the car into right from there, just run it all the way back on top of the trans tunnel down here. Basically just go right into the fuel tank up there and just avoid all the hot side stuff in general. Bending those aluminum lines are going to be a real pain because you gotta like put sand in them and then get it to like perfectly bend without kinking or pinching. And plus it could damage it because they're aluminum obviously, so, and they're pretty thin. Oh, and also changing my goals with the power. I think I'll probably do a high 400s to a low 500s and just not even bother with the 600 horsepower, because I really do want torque on the bottom end. And yeah, it is a VVT, but pushing that 600 or the 650, I really don't want the turbo to lag on me, and I'm pretty sure it will. Like, it will probably go up to like 4,000 and just go boom and just go nuts afterwards, which I really don't want. I just want boom all the way through. And 500 horsepower is a lot, so I'll be happy with that. So enough of that, let's just get to it. Also starting off the day a little bit late, so I'm gonna try to get whatever I can done out of the way. So I got this on right here, the bracket. And it seems like this hole is a little bit too small. Just drill that out. Jesus. Perfect. I'm really happy how it turned out. Check that out. It's on there solid. Almost the same angle as this, just to match. Dope. These are the lines I'm going to be working with. Hopefully with this, I can just join it from there to here. But that's some stuff I'll worry about some other time. For now, I'll mock up the oil cooler and the intercooler. I'll actually show you guys the kind of gearness I got up to. So essentially this is what's up. I got these bolts. Here's the specs if you guys want to go grab some yourself. That's for these. Stick the washer in here. Washer in here like that. Also got this piece as well that go over here like that. And then another washer on the other side. Like this. Basically this would act like a spacer, holding the shroud a little bit forward. So it would bolt into the frame right here and push the shroud to this length, as you can see. So the water neck would go perfectly fine into there, to the radiator, and also the belt could move freely, and also the fans, there would be nothing hitting the fans as well. It's a little ghetto fix, but why not, right? I mean, I will be tube fronting the end eventually, but I really just want to get the car done for Winter Jam. I'll quickly demonstrate how this mounting actually works. So we come from the outside. Oh shoot, that's what I forgot. Let's put that back on there. Actually got to put these on for the bash bar. I guess quote unquote bash bar. This aluminum garbage right here. Into the shroud. This would go over here. Washer. Then just essentially right into the frame rail. If I could bolt it in there with one hand. But yeah, that's just the gist of it. Let me get to it and I'll bolt up one side. So I got one side done. You guys can actually see how it works. Pretty sturdy. Like, that's not going anywhere. Look at that. Nice. And obviously, it moved up the radiator. Look at that. That's a lot of room right here. And plus, the fans. Alright, so I got the brackets all laid out. And I got the intercooler mocked up. Luckily enough, this piece of wood was the perfect height to keep it up. So that's how it's gonna look. And also mock the turbo back up and just ran the intercooler piping. That's perfect. Right there. Comes down from here. Perfect right here. But now the issue is trying to find a way to mount this thing. It's not the best because I don't really have a lot of options up here to mount it to. So yeah, I got all these brackets and hopefully enough I can make a bracket without the need of a welder. So here is what I'm doing. I got these two studs in there with these bolts holding them down, and then I'm going to drill up into here, also up here, and just mount it up from this. Not a good thing to do it on plastic, but honestly I really have no choice. Fortunately I have to do that method because I don't have the tube front end done as of now, so I'm gonna have to trust this plastic to hold up the intercooler, which is not bad because I'll just make some mounts down here as well to hold it up. This plastic is very, very sturdy, so I'm not too worried about it coming off. Honestly, I don't think I'll be tandeming for Winter Jam, unfortunately enough. I do want to get this car done and debut it for Winter Jam, so I guess that's the plan. But for now, I don't think I want to be risking it for tandem, so I'll keep it as it is. And then next year, I'll just go pretty ham with this car. Tandems, all up on doors, and all that good stuff when it's actually pretty put together. That was some pretty thick plastic. This mount actually might be a pretty good idea. Jesus Christ. Alright, that was fun. Let me clean up the hole around it. Hopefully my measurement skills were pretty good and I got it first try. There's 1, 2, nice. So that's essentially how it's gonna sit. I could honestly drill it up a little bit more. Just go, should I just do that? And just mount it from up here? Easily get a bolt back there. Not sure what I want to do. I can put a bolt up here and just tighten it down easily. Or I could just go all the way through and just mount it up here. Screw it. Let's mount it from up here. And the intercooler, even then, perfectly. Yep. There's one. Got some washers. Let's see if this works. Then on there like this. And up. This side. I'm actually really happy how it turned out. Wow, that's really good. Nice. That's one side done. All the way down. Right through there. Okay, and now the worst part is to do this side. I'll mock it up and see how far it is. From here to there, I mean. Essentially, it will sit like this. Coming down from here, through there, right over here, into the intercooler. But like I said in my old video, this piece is a little bit too big. So I'm gonna have that cut and just shorten down and maybe put the blow-off valve over here, who knows. But you can see the gap. That's pretty ridiculous. For this, I think I can just stick it in there. It's a lot of room. I can also mount it like this. That'll be pretty dope. You know what? Let's do that. Yeah, why not? Yep, that's what I'll do. I'll just mount it up here and I'll just get a regular mount on the right hand side. God. Okay, this bracket is on. Let's see. Oh, and I forgot. I gotta drill a hole for this. First, let me just block it up. I'm gonna try to measure it with my finger and just drill from there. So that's it, pressed against it, forward, and right about here where my finger is. All right, got it drilled up. Let's mount it. That was the piping. Perfect distance. Nice. Obviously it's a little bit slanted because I don't have the other bracket right here, but that's awesome. Sweet. I'll just run it like this and just hope for the best in winter jam. Kind of mocked it up a little bit with the intercooler just on the right side, just to show the final product on what it's actually going to look like. And let me tell you, this thing is nice. So proud of myself for how far I've gotten with this build. It's been a lot of hard work, and I'm glad we're almost there. I'll call that here for today, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.